Today, I want to talk about some of the more advanced features of the property search tool. Obviously, there's the normal settings, price range, and bedrooms and bathrooms, but there's also several other ways to search for properties. Let's say you happen to be looking for a property in a specific neighborhood. Well, the easiest way to search for that is to scroll down to the location field. You'll notice that it says you can type city, neighborhood, zip, or even the listing number. So what I'm going to do, let's say I'm looking for a property in Los Lagos, which is a neighborhood in Granite Bay. I'm not even going to choose the city Granite Bay. I'm just going to type this in for the location field and go ahead and click Refine Search. And what you'll see is that 14 properties came up. And if I go ahead and click on the property, and I'll scroll down to the field here, and you notice that subdivision is Los Lagos. That's how neighborhoods are defined in the MLS, is by subdivisions. And you can easily search for neighborhoods using the location field. You can also search for multiple neighborhoods. So I'm going to say, I'm also going to type in Whitney Ranch, which is a neighborhood in Rockland. You'll now notice that I have 32 properties, so several new ones have shown up. Let's see where we find those. Those might not be on the first page. There we go, here's Rockland. And I open this property up, and you'll notice the subdivision says Black Oak at Whitney Ranch. So you can search for a single neighborhood or even multiple neighborhoods at once. You can also search for homes in a particular street. So I'm going to go ahead and clear out the search settings by just returning to the search page. And now my search has returned to the default parameters. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down to the address field, and I'm just going to search for homes on, I was out on Midas Avenue and saw some homes that looked very nice, and there's a nice street, so I want to try and search for Midas. So I'm not going to use the suffix though, I'm just going to type in the name of the street. In this case it's Midas. And I'm going to click Refine Search, and you'll see here that 3 homes on Midas Avenue in Rockland show up. You don't need to include avenue or anything more specific like that, as that might actually end up excluding some properties. I'm going to try avenue, and let's see what happens now. Now you'll see that no homes showed up because all of those homes are listed as Midas Ave. So it's best just to include just the street name. You don't need to get any more specific than that. Another powerful field is the property type field. By default, this is set to residential, and we'll look for homes that are built on land. However, if you're just looking for land, let's say you can go ahead and pick the land category there, and then hit Refine Search. And if you're looking for land, you probably have a pretty good idea of the size of the acreage that you're looking for. So we'll go down to lot size, and I'm just looking for 2 to 3 acres. There you go, 283 properties show up in our area, and obviously this can be refined down even more to look for land in very specific areas. There's also other property types that you can search for that include residential income, commercial, mobile home and park could be a very helpful category if you are looking specifically just for a pre-built, pre-existing mobile home. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and reset the search parameters. Listing status is a really powerful tool that will allow you to exclude properties that are no longer available. Those are the pending sale, or to choose very specific properties. I'm going to go ahead, and you'll notice that our base search results is 16,012 properties. I'm going to go ahead and pick the active category here and do a search just for that. It's possible to pick more than one category in listing status, but I'm just going to show you how many properties get excluded when I select active alone. It goes from 16,000 down to 7,262, meaning that more than half of the properties currently available on the MLS are pending sale, which means they may or may not come back on the market. And in order to exclude those, choosing the active listing status will get rid of any of the pending sales. You can also use it to look for just short sale properties by selecting the active short sale listing status. I'm going to go ahead and refine the search now. And so now you'll see that this is just properties that are active, that are short sale properties. Lastly, the property subtype category will allow you to look for condos, duplexes, or any other type of multi-structure properties. So I'm going to go ahead and select condo and refine these search results. And you'll see that that knocks that number down to 744, which is a pretty significant change. But you can see that several condo properties pop up, many of them being in Sacramento. Those are some of the more advanced features of the property search tool. When using these in conjunction with one another, it can really help you fine-tune your search to help you find exactly what it is you're looking for, or to find more opportunities than you might have found otherwise. So I encourage you to play around with those options and help find exactly what it is that you're looking for.